Hey guys, and welcome to a new video. Today, the last update on my solo self-found Endless Delve softcore experience, journey, whatever you want to call it. And I have to come to the conclusion, or came to the conclusion, that for me it's end, okay? I don't want to deal with this anymore. I do not see myself pushing the ladder for the next 7 days, because that would require probably around about 15 hours per day of grinding to just keep up with the top. So I ended up on the first day, I think it was like top 10, I think, then second day top 5, and every time you go to bed, you know, and then I sleep like 8 or 9 hours, and then you wake up and hey, you're back to rank 50 or something, right? But every day we had constant progress. We were doing actually pretty well, and every time catching up with the tops. Basically yesterday I ended with like level or top 19, I think. Today I started with top 40, but I did spend quite some time trying to gather crafting resources, trying to level up in the low delve, and it costs time, and I was hoping to find one of my core items, which that would be, for example, the Aberrate's Hooves, the Barracks Respite, the Aegis Aurora, and like many other things where I would say like, dude, this could be a game changer. I actually did find a couple of barracks. I got the Barracks Pass and the Barracks Grip, and every time I found one of those rings, I was like, yo, finally I got my ring, but in the end of the day, it was not, right? So, which is kind of sad. So, let me take a look at the current route, the current thing that I'm experiencing here in the kind of deep delve, what we are here in 670 or 680 or something, 690? I don't know. The last 689, basically, right? So, and it kind of reminds me of the days of Diablo 3 trying to push the ladder for greater rifts, which is just like rift fishing. That means you open the next, and you just hope that you have this one rift with the right monsters, that you are actually able to do that, right? I don't think it has anything to do with like skill or luck, or like, actually it's just about luck, basically, right? But then you find yourself, for example, so I was having a good run over here, then going down here. This is a node I tried, I don't know, countless of times, 30, 40, 50 times, just to find out that you're gonna die here all the time. There is several nodes where I would say they are easy, and several nodes where you say like, dude, this is almost impossible, right? What I would say is almost impossible are the Exiles. Like, they just, like, some nodes, they just gonna charge on you and instantly one-shot you. The girl with the poison, like Toxic Rain, whatever, or Rain of Arrows, what she's playing, right? If she locks you down with the bear trap or something, you're just gonna die, you know? So you have to work your way towards another side. Then I went down here just to find out here's a boss. So this boss, I showed you this on yesterday's video. You cannot do this, right? I do not have the DPS. I cannot even kill an architect or anything like that. But this is not the issue. If you say like, yo, why is your build so bad that you cannot do those? I think if you want to push the ladder, then you need a build that has really good clear, is fast, and super tanky. You're not optimized to do high, ridiculous DPS, because at the end of the day, you're going to have your dynamites to bring like super junk DPS, right? Anyways, here a boss. So back to the start. Grinding down over here. Had a good run. Then I want to try this node over here. Check the modifiers, dude. No freaking chance. Avoid elemental ailments for an ignite build. Physical damage reduction. 90% extra physics fire. Phys extra cold. Pierce. Monsters gain endurance charge. Extra elemental resistance. You know, like, tried it multiple times, no freaking chance, worked my way around that node, and then I was sitting here, and since like over an hour, like the last like 1.5 hours, I was trying to do this node over here, and I was just extremely lucky, I don't know, dodging, blocking, just don't get hit, but at the end of the day, I finally managed to do it, just to find out to be stuck over here, because here the Renegade camp is like a 2-boss encounter, and even with all the dynamites, you know, we can just run that just so you get a feeling on how it looks like. And for me personally, I'm on a point where I say like, this is just no fun for me anymore, right? I'm a person, I always say like, fun is more important than anything else, and that's why I barely play meta builds, just because I'm super fine with my off-meta builds and I really like them. But I think if you want to try to compete with these things, so we throw some bombs, another bomb. Explode Shout, while Molten Shell, more bombs. So, I have one bomb left, and you see that the monster still has like over 90% life, right? It just sucks, man. What should I say? I just don't want to deal with this anymore, especially not for the next 7 days, probably 15 hours a day, to actually be able to push the letters again, right? But back to the topic, I'm just a person, I like fun. I never said that I want to go for a demis, right? Because I know myself, if I lose the motivation to do it, then I just don't feel myself that I have to grind that, you know? I would rather not burn out on this event and try out the other events, whether I'm probably not going to play the Endless Heist, but I could see myself maybe trying the Gauntlet for a day or two, and then I'm actually looking forward to the Atlas Invasion. I think that's a new take that should be pretty fun, and we're gonna see how it goes over there. And then I still have to play some Trade League. I'm still not 40 or 40 challenges, and that's probably what I'm going to do for the upcoming days. But if you're watching this and you're still pushing, dude, stay strong. Keep the grind up. Maybe you're lucky enough and get some good notes. And I want to say something else here. So when we go to the ladder here, right, there is a guy already on Delve 1000. As I said, I'm like barely on 700, kind of super hard stuck here, right? And then there's multiple persons like the 2 Elementalists here over 900 already. And these boys are pushing. They are pushing hard. I was actually watching this guy on stream. He's like a Korean streamer, I think. Japanese, Chinese, whatever. I cannot identify. It was something from that region. I'm sorry for that. And he's playing Detonate That. Let me quickly check if we can pull up his gear. Yeah, this is his gear, right? So he has the Barracks Respite. He is using Corpse Walker to spawn those corpses and then use Detonate That or Val Detonate That to just have ridiculous amounts of damage. I personally, I've never played Detonate That. I don't even want to try it, but I saw how he's doing it, and this looks like 10 times better as what I was doing, right? He has a lot better clear, a lot more DPS, a lot more consistency, and when I was watching him for like, I don't know, he played like 10 notes or so, I was watching him like 20 minutes or so, it looked so easy compared to what I'm doing, right? And now, like 3 hours later, I think when I watched him, he was like on 850. Now he's on 950. So this guy can push insanely well, right? But the Demigods is still the top 5, so I don't have to worry about the Gladiator here on 1000, right? It's just about the top 5 Elementalists. But there is still like 5 Elementalists in front of me. These ones could be reachable. It's like 100 Delve, right? But as soon as I'm probably at 750, these guys are probably 800 plus, right? And I'm having a normal schedule, right? I do play like 12, 13, 14 hours a day. But every time I go to bed, I find myself like even lower. And there is still the next Elementalist behind me that are probably reaching up to me, right? This is like probably just pushing, and I'm just saying, it was a fun experience. I can definitely recommend, a very fun event, but this is where it ends for me. I'm just wishing everybody that is pushing for the demis all the best of luck, keep strong, and yeah guys, thanks for tuning in, thanks for watching, and see you on the next video.